Alright, so just for quick reference, I have a Suburban, okay? And the other day, I just went ahead and bought this thing. For reference, the Suburban, it is a 97, just a little half-ton. This is not a half-ton. It's a 93, crew cab, long bed dually, obviously. This needs to be fixed. But this is just a little intro video, I guess. It is also windy, so I apologize. I will be doing a full series on this truck, restoring it, fixing it, and everything. Got a heavy-duty steel bumper, backed it up into my backyard as far as I could. Tires are not the best, but they're okay. I didn't slip at all coming up the driveway, so it's good enough. Yeah, I just picked it up yesterday. Spent $1,500 on it. Cloth, red cloth interior. Same as the back. It's in pretty good condition. Dirty as dirty. CB radio, almost wearing gloves. It's cold outside. There's a high of 15 today, so give me a break. We got the lovely cup holders that like to stick. 4-wheel drive. That's a big thing. It was a 4-wheel drive crew cab dually. Factory rear defroster. It still has stickers on it. I don't have the key right now. We're not doing a cold start today because I can't get it anywhere. It's unregistered right now. No insurance, no plates or anything. Yeah. It's still a mess. It is also Sunday, so I can't do anything. Hold on a second. Taking the gloves off. So, this is not in the greatest condition. This likes to just sometimes pop off. It's not supposed to be quite that easy, but I suppose it makes cleaning it nice and easy because I can just pop it off, get in there. Yeah, I got a cup holders there. Spare headlight bulb. My passenger side, I believe, is burnt out. But yeah, this thing is fully loaded. Radio, rear defogger. 350,000 miles on it. 93 6.5 Detroit. Turbo. Got my lights, of course. Aftermarket lift pump. I'm not touching that thing ever because it works. I'm just going to let it work. It's got a few problems. I just pop the hood for a second. And then before I go back outside, just put my gloves back on. Radio doesn't work. He said the CDM is busted. It's really simple to replace it. Just pop radio out, put new one in, new CDM. It's the plastic has seen better days. Trailer brake controller. I gotta fiddle around with that too. And everything's actually wired into the truck correctly for the most part. So, and on my drive home, it started kind of having an aneurysm. We stopped at a gas station to get it some new power steering fluid, because that's a thing. But, on our way back, I believe I just kicked a wire down here, which is an absolute mess. And I think I just clipped one of these wires down here somewhere. If I can. I can't get it with gloves on, but went in here, and then my blinker started freaking out. And the Google machine says that this thing might be the cause. Because whenever I press the brakes, my front parking brakes come on, and my blinkers don't work at all. That's a problem and a half. That means I cannot drive it, even when it is registered. So, we're going to get that figured out eventually, one of these days. This is going to be the only video in about 2 weeks, so I'm going to be as thorough as I can. It's supposed to be brutally cold here in Minnesota. It's great. We got the good old baby mirrors. They don't swivel for some reason. I think they should, but they don't. These are in good condition. I mean, lights don't work. They make some funny sounds. It's okay. I had an old truck that made some funny sounds too. But I think that about covers it for the inside. Needs a new brake pedal. I'll be getting one of them. Probably 2 weeks about is when we're supposed to get a nice warm-ish weekend. Hopefully I can have it cleaned out by then. And that's not terribly interesting to watch someone clean a vehicle. But, yep, we got powered windows, power locks. Everything works. All the lights, no, not the lights. All the windows work. All the doors open and such. All the switches work. Back seat. These are extremely comfortable seats, by the way. But we got a few spare parts, mostly for like the front end, steering and all that, front end suspension. We got a few spare oil. It leaks quite a bit. Well, actually, no, it really doesn't. No, that's power steering. Sorry, this is really unorganized. I just got home from work. I don't really know what I'm doing. I didn't plan this. Power steering fluid is now ATF, apparently, so that works out. We got a part here. I don't know what it is. I think this is a tie rod in here. And we got some just other... That's not what I want. Those are bulbs, I think. I don't know. I haven't looked through all of these. There's brake pads down there. Hopefully I can get this thing cleaned out before I make my next video, do anything with it. Seats should fold forward some way or another. Looks like we got some stuff back there. Maybe a spare serpentine belt. I don't know. There's got to be something around here. Belt tensioner under here. You're discovering this with me. Yeah, it looks like a belt tensioner. I haven't really looked through this truck a whole hell of a lot. So, these come off. Easy to clean. Great. Throw in a washing machine. Interior lights don't work. Dome lights are burnt out. Missing bulbs. I don't know. I haven't torn into this thing at all. Yep, dually. It's rusty. But, for the most part, it's solid. It's not falling apart. Mud flaps, of course. I have no rear reverse lights. Tailgate's a little funny. Drop-in bed liner. This is a problem. It's also... It's loose, but it's bolted in. So I'm sure one day we're going to make a video of getting a new bed. And that's also why. When I get over there, I'll show you. Gooseneck ball, spare pipe, because this thing is, for all intents and purposes and definitions, straight piped. It is literally just a straight piece of pipe welded on from the downpipe, and the rest of it rusted off. It is currently, it's not even plated, so I can't drive it anywhere. Cab lights work. Blinkers, or not blinkers. Wipers are okay. Wiper motor is a little slow. This doesn't matter. I'm putting tow mirrors on here anyways. Yep. All doors open. I got a Pringles lid in there too. That's new. Got some spare parts or something or another in there. A spring from something. Not very soft. Can't compress it. I'll deal with it later. Got more bits over here. I've never actually opened that door. That's the first time. I got a thing. I don't recognize it immediately. I'll deal with it later. I'll go through all of this a different day when it's a little bit warmer out. Of course, ashtrays so the kids can smoke. Now here's the real problem. Got a little dented end. Still bad. Oh, that's unzipped. Okay. But, yeah, so I picked this thing up yesterday. Original listing price was $2,500. Also got a GMC tailgate. Tailgate kind of open, it's iffy. Gotta do some weird things to it. But original listing price was $2,500. I got it for $1,500. Because Friday night, I was talking to the guy, and then he texted me, and he's like, okay, I got some bad news for you. I said, oh, no. He originally lived on a farm, and one of the guys there dropped something on it, hooked on a tractor or something or another, I don't remember exactly. Crushed in the bed. I'll put a picture in here at some point of what it looked like. He just got it straightened out so I could drive it home. Kind of. Tow truck wouldn't tow it, so we just drove it 2.5 hours from Wisconsin. It's fine. Didn't get pulled over. That light don't work. Still got stickers on it. Mirrors do move, so that's nice. They don't pivot, which sucks. It's fine, I'll be getting tow mirrors anyways. Front tires are actually kind of decent. Yeah, she's Chevy, 93. It is plugged in, but no, we're not cold starting it. 6.5 Detroit turbo. Got dual batteries. I don't know what this mess of wires is. Everything's oily. I'm gonna have to clean this thing out. Gotta get a new one of these as well. I don't know why it's broken, but it is. Hopefully I can get my little top plastic bit there. Alternator looks kind of new almost. But no, everything down here, that's the real bad part. See, this little bit, that is an inline filter for my power steering. And if you see the mess of hose clamps, it just sprays out. Power steering's a problem on this thing because it is a hydro boost system. That means it is complicated, and the power steering is connected to the brakes. I lose power steering, I lose my brakes. This thing's already iffy on brakes because it pulls to the right when braking, which is absolutely wonderful. So, we'll have to figure that out, tear down the brakes. I'm just going to completely redo it. Pads, rotors, calipers, hoses, hopefully. But, here's the real kicker. This is the oil we drove it home on. It is, if we can focus, it's darker than the tires. Man, that's darker than the tires. That's not healthy. So, first things first, if I can get that back in. First things first, once it warms up, oil change, fuel filter change, because I don't know the history on this. Belt drive is incredibly simple. AC, we got to replace this. Pulley squeaks. I don't have to replace the whole unit. AC on these things never worked. Yeah, that's honestly about it. I haven't checked this. It is too cold. I'm not tearing into it. Hood thing. I don't really know what it's called. We'll figure it out. Missing my bulb there. That's fine. Deal with it later. Just an introductory video. Oh yeah, these are creaky. Yeah, it's a good truck. One thing though, climb back in here, it's cold out here. One thing that I was always concerned about was ride quality. Now I know it's a 1-ton. Don't get me wrong. I know it's going to ride rough, but I gotta say this thing rides really, really smooth. Man, I got 4 tires in the rear, overload springs and everything. I got no weight in that bed, and it rides really smooth. So yeah, that was impressive, or surprising, I guess. But one of these days, hopefully, when it's a little bit warmer, we can get a cold start going. You can hear this thing. Sounds great, really healthy, minimal blow-by. But yeah, it's a great truck. Whole restoration. If any of you watching this know about, it's a YouTube channel called Drive Hub. That guy's doing a restoration on a 90s Ford F-250 7.3. I basically am just copying him, but with a 93 Chevy. 1-ton. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to crawl down here, right into the snow. It's going to be great. Oh. I'm going to crawl right in here. Somewhere around here, right here. There's my exhaust pipe. It is literally, if I get on here, it is literally just a straight piece of pipe, and it just cuts off there. It's straight piped by all means. Yep, we still got torsion bars right here. Torsion bar front suspension, solid rear, nice thick drive shaft, massive gas tank. It's gonna be great. Yeah, big old drums. It actually looks pretty good under here too. Mostly surface rust. Floor pan looks good. Minimal rust. Might just be oil as well. I don't know. We got some oil coming from there. I don't know why. There's literally nothing here to drip oil. Yeah, up there, everything's covered in oil. She leaks oil. I don't know from what exactly what she leaks. So, yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have full restoration on this thing. And it's gonna be fun. But, yeah, that should do it for this video. And that's probably the only one I'm gonna make in a long time. At minimum of 2 weeks. Because it is cold and I have nothing better to do. Oh, and there's a broken weld right there. Cool. Boy, let me get out of here. We can get a full view of the truck. Try not to just sit in the snow. It's unpleasant. I don't know what this is. Might be for the antenna for the CB radio. Let's see if I can just pull that thing out. I don't care. Bourbon's got a CB radio, but I don't use it. I don't got any friends. At least none with trucks. But yeah, old big old 1 ton. She's gonna be great. Yep, hopefully I can get, it warms up here like Thursday or something. Maybe I can get a cold start video for you. Yeah, she leaks. Yeah, we'll just get some tow mirrors on her. Replace some of these lights. I'm just gonna get all new tail lights, new bed. We got this weird plate here. I don't know what it's doing. Hey, it's covering a rust hole. That's cool. We're getting a new bed anyways. But this tail light is literally bolted in because something or another happened. Yeah, it's great. We're getting a new bed. It don't matter. Found one already. It's $1,500. See if I can lowball the guy for $1,000. We got to get this thing driving first, though. I'm gonna just take it to go pick it up. Probably make a video on that. I'm gonna milk this thing for content as much as I can. Yeah, we got, I think it's this headlight is burnt out. Or maybe it's that one, I don't know. This bulb is burnt out, so I got hyper flash. And we're gonna put clears in here. Not LEDs. Just clear housings, halogen bulbs. Keep it nice. Upgraded stock look. We got this in here. Looks like some kind of welder head right now. I haven't actually looked at it. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, looks great. And we're gonna have fun with it. That's all for today, though. That's all for a few weeks. I'm gonna get some money, get some parts, get some tools, fix her up. Yeah, I love it. I don't know if it'll pick up on video, but yeah, little stream of red dots as I was backing it up. That's cool. Not really. That sucks. But yeah, that'll do. That'll do for this one. This is the only one. Great truck. We're gonna have lots of fun in it.